Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Celtic in the Premier League Let's Play, and this is the 6th round FA Cup game against Newcastle United at St James's Park. So, we had a good start to that sort of horrible run of away games where we, we lost the game, but we won the war, so to speak. That's not even the analogy, is it? But nevertheless, we won the tie as we beat Man City to, what was it? It was like 2-2 on away goals or something. You beat someone 2-2. Only in football would that ever work. Well, obviously, this is equally as important in my opinion. Obviously, the Champions League is the money spinner, but the FA Cup is just as big a reputation. Well, it's not as big, but certainly, in the grand scheme of things, as Celtic, the cup competitions are huge because it is an opportunity to actually win something, and we genuinely can win something. Now, we were never going to win the Premier League, and I sincerely doubt we're going to do anything in the Champions League. Really, I mean, okay, yeah, we're through to the quarters, but we're not going to win it. Surely not. You know what my record's like on this fucking game in the Champions League, so don't even go there. So FA Cup, though, is certainly winnable. If we look very quickly then at who else is in it, we've got Tottenham, Villa, Brighton, Everton, obviously, and Chelsea, Southampton. Only really, Tottenham and Chelsea. I mean, you'd have to think now, surely, that the final is going to be between Tottenham and Chelsea, but we're there to crash that party, and if we, end up with Brighton or Southampton or Villa, well, maybe not Southampton since they beat us, but if we get we get someone, or even Everton, as long as we avoid, say, Tottenham or Chelsea, I think we have a genuine chance of getting to the FA Cup final. Now, how great would that be? But we've got to get through Newcastle first. Don't go off thinking that we're going to get there. Mulgrew and Wilson at the back. Lustig at right back. Pogba comes back. Lasad comes back. Rebello comes back. Obviously, a few players were unregistered, either because I didn't think I wanted them in the team, or there were limits, or they were cup tied already, or they weren't registered in time, or whatever. So, that's just a point on that. I think the Newcastle team is pretty much unchanged. I think Anita comes in for someone. But this should be a different kettle of fish compared to the league game. Obviously, we kind of walked that game, to be honest. I ended up just waffling on at the end. Let's see, no one expected us to get a result. Sure, why not? That worked for Man City. But yeah, I kind of just waffling through that game because, we were 3-0 up and it was dead as a dead duck in the end. After for 60 minutes or whatever, here's Ben Arthur. Cisse, so straight away, Fraser Forster to the rescue. I tell you what, he has rescued us so many points and stopped so many good, really good goals. Could have been good goals as well as Fraser Forster. Sorry, Fraser. It's not Fraser, is it? It's Fraser. I got in trouble. I had a teacher called Fraser, Miss Fraser. Anyway, we had to call him Fraser, and she got really annoyed with it. So yeah, I know. Don't worry, Celtic fans, I know. Is Pogba to Brown. Is Aguirre getting forward again, but Lasad, who's meant to be good form. Rebello's been a bit of a disappointment, actually. I mean, I know I wasn't expecting him to set the world on fire, but after his debut, maybe I just got a bit overexcited about his debut and thought, oh wow, this kid's a world beater. I mean, I know he's got good potential, and I've heard his name before. It's not as if I've just got on the game and thought, oh, here's a good lad. Look at him, he's a winger. He's got 5-star potential. He could be a really good player. I had heard of Brian Rebello, but he is Chilean, and naturally, unless you're from Brazil or Argentina, chances are, if you're in Europe, chances are Europeans haven't heard of you, and that's got to be wow. I'd be pissed off if my striker missed that. That's a terrible, terrible miss. Obviously, bear in mind. Oh yeah, no, this is a good. Oh, needs a better ball there, I think. What was I saying? Anyway, again, I keep waffling on. I keep waffling about things and lose track of what I'm saying because I can't remember. Oh, Cisse again. Might just go to counter. I just want to see what happened if we do that. Just because it worked the other day, sort of. I know Newcastle are a different team, but I just wanted to see what happened. Here's Lasad. Anyway, knocks it down. Yeah, we're not being nowhere near as effective as the. Oh, don't go to him. You've got to watch. Yeah, I think they were. Cisse was getting watched anyways. Musa Sissoko. Oh my god. Oh, what? How did Guti... What? How the fuck did that go in? Alright, fuck this. Not counter. Whoa, fucking hell. That could have been 2 goals literally instantly. I haven't even changed the thing yet. I can't. This isn't working. Clearly. That's one thing. You beat a team. And then it's like, oh, this will be easy. And then all of a sudden... That literally can't... Wow. You literally can't come closer. Here's Forrest. Come on, let's do something. We've barely even had an opportunity. Oh, come on! Jesus Christ! fighting you. Jeez, I mean, I think they're all fought out after a tough day against Manchester City. Wow. I think we've really had a chance, really, haven't we? We've had slight half chances. Oh, come on! Win the ball, for fuck's sake! It's terrible. Right, Gary Hooper, Chancellor Sad, maybe. Oh, it's gone in! What? That actually went in. I was thinking that's going over the bar. That's just gone in. That totally took me by surprise. It looped over Krul and we're level. Oh, well, fuck this. Keep it at that then. Oh, I hate that when they just teeter the way through and it was so looked dangerous. But Lassard plays the Hooper. Brown's in a good position. I thought that was going to loop over Krul as well. Preferably don't want to replay though, since we are in the Champions League. You know, you don't want to tire your players out. That's not going to do anything, is it? Yeah, Gary Hooper. I might take him off for Denny Johnston. He's you know, bear in mind I want to keep him fresh-ish. That's difficult to say. See, Mulgrew's not having a good game, is he? Effie Ambrose, what's he like? Yeah, go on. I'll bring Ambrose on. Not sure how successful this will be, but it's the FA Cup and anything can happen. And Lassad's in some good. Oh, we should have played the 1-2 back to Scott Brown, who had the goal pretty much at his mercy at that point. He's about 18 yards out, and he could have fired that. Probably would have missed, but you know, it was an opportunity. Nice play by Pogba. And now here's Brian Robello, who's been very quiet. But he's got an opportunity now to put a good ball in. And there's Forrest, but Scott... Oh, he's hit his own fucking man. It hit Denny Johnston. That was going in, that. Or at least it was going to go out for a corner, but the goalkeeper would have pushed it away, surely. And Denny Johnston's in the way. Well done, dickhead. Well done. I find that happens it's almost comically common. That's difficult to say. Like, the amount of times a player will have a shot and hits their own man. I've never really... It's quite rare that actually happens in real life. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but you know, I don't really see that happen too often. But on this, it does it as if it's like a daily occurrence. You know, players' awareness. I don't know whether it's just because like the awareness attribute's a bit wrong or whatever. But good save by Krul. But I would assume it's awareness. So can Rebello? Oh, okay. The Bucci clears. But yeah, it's a strange thing. I might just notice it because I play more, say, younger players who, you know, attributes aren't completely, fully, you know, developed yet or something, and awareness is not there. There's Lassard. That's gone in. It's gone in off Krul. That's 2-1. Well, okay, let's go back to control. Well, that was a slightly fortuitous goal, I will not lie. We got lucky with that one. Good save by Forster. That was a corker from Sissoko. Ambrose there does appear to have made a bit of a difference. So we've got 20 minutes, and as it stands, we've turned it round, so we're going through at the moment. Wonder if we can repeat the 3-1. Oh, it nearly broke for Forrest, but now this is risky and very risky to play a diagonal ball. Here's Amiobi. Of course, I'll continue what I was saying about Shola Amiobi the other day. Check out the comedian Darren Farley. He's a Liverpool comedian, but he does very good impressions, actually, of certain plays. Penalty? What? What? Take it back. Take this back. What the fuck? See, that's what I get for waffling. What the... The penalty did seem... Wow, amount of fucking penalties did seem harsh. I've seen... Right, Amiobi. Well done, Forster. Move. You're going to dive. You know, dive for it maybe. Good God. Not sure what happened there. Don't have to take off. Lassad's done quite well. Pogba's useful. Rogic. Tom Rogic. I think I might bring Forrest off for Paulo Ferreira. You'll see my thinking in a minute. He's the only person who can play out wide. I mean, I know Rogic might be able to, but Paulo Ferreira's naturally wide. I know he's not attacking wide, but you know, he can at least play in that wide role, sort of. I can't believe Forster didn't even dive there. Right, Pogba, find a Celtic play. That's good. Johnston, no. Lassad's made a great run. Is this going to be 3-2? Oh, he's... Good grief. He couldn't spoon that even if he tried. You know, he couldn't even... I'll say that one again. He couldn't spoon that harder even if he tried. That was a terrible miss. Ryan Taylor, a player I greatly admire. I think he's a quality player. Okay, fuck it. Go for it because we need to really hopefully avoid a replay. But, you know, it wouldn't be the end of the world since we've, you know, well, definitely know we can beat them at home. But, you know, Champions League and all that. Oh boy. Saved by Forster now. Get it forward. Johnston. Oh, come on. Come on, game. You can't do that. Well, there you go. 2-2. Disappointing, really. I'm not sure about that penalty, but whatever. Well, look, we're in the semi-final draw, okay? Put it that way. Disappointing to do that, but you know, an even game in the end, sort of. Christian Benteke, top goal scorer, surprise. All right, oof, look at that. We're in the draw, right? Anyway, that'll do. We got lucky. I mean, that Lassad was a very lucky goal. We'll do the draw as well. Yeah, that's what Ahmed Hagatse apparently. Right, we definitely need to give the boys a rest, so we'll do just 2 days. I think 2 days will be fine. I've had a lot going for them, but we'll do the draw, right? Nah, you're right. View draw. So we got Chelsea versus Newcastle or Celtic. Oh God. You probably, in fairness, you probably wanted Everton, but then again, there wasn't really any easy draw. But the hardest draw probably was Chelsea. Although then again, we have beaten them, and they're not doing all that well, are they? They're virtually level with us. Virtually. Virtually. They're just, look out, we're getting to game 29, and they're just above the 40-point mark, basically avoiding relegation, if you will. I know that they're not going to get relegated. I don't mean that. I mean, you know, the natural level of points. You know, people say get to 40 points, you've avoided relegation. And you know, you do that and you're safe. Who's got the goals? Tevez. Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to be playing Liverpool next. When's that replay penciled in for? So it's going to be the next game. So we're going to play Newcastle again. So at least it's a home game, slap bang in the middle of this naughty away stockpile. So that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time for the Liverpool game going back to Anfield. So that should be good. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.